matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Boston. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Marshall's offense as they take control of the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Makes the catch. Running free. The 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first third down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
It's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a first down. Now maybe open it up even.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurts! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the App State Mountaineers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. On the run, it's Lewis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he took this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Got a man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Across the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Creates a little room. Could be an out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no...
Touchdown, App State! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Boston. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Trying play action. That's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Gets it out fast. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits zero. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On third down, he drops the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Marshall will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big...
Got a little grass. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They'll move the tight end. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's so much football back to get it. Stick it out the belly. Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
It's an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The thundering herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're going back to the ground. And he could not get loose on the run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires on the move. And wings it incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Appalachian State regains possession of the Mountaineer offense.
in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? And they head to the locker room. 3 quarters in the book 10 time. For us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Baylor taking on the number 16, the BYU Cougars.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the App State head coach told me his message to his team, this is our Super Bowl. Neither team headed for the college football playoff, and so this rivalry matchup will be the most important game they can win for the rest of this season. He believes they have the intensity and the focus to make it happen, but they have to get off to a good start here in the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, Holly. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's James. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Got room at the 35. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Marshall quick to the line.
And it's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, thundering herd. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they're putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for a crease. It's Lewis. Runs through the tackle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Lewis. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO. They're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Right on the money. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Finding some room. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer for him. They've got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
To throw, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. What a grab with one hand.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're going to run it to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Got a little space. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. So the defense sets him up with that interception. possession now. A couple of first downs, maybe even turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here's a little room there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Oh, what a move. Spins away from the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Dude, let's go. I mean, this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance, offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Find some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
To the air, it's Singleton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Quarterback gets the first down and more. There he goes. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
After getting stuck on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Sideline. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And here's the deal. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. 4th and goal, which makes a difference to me because I drove the ball down the field. I've had some success. Do I want to stay aggressive here? This offense is down, but has a chance to really put some points on the board and make a little bit of a splash.
some room to work. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And that